And I saw a lot of young persons, batching him as like Nigerian rich persons don't tell you the secrets. They just say focus and they're determined. How now? At that time, 1997, he had 30 million to invest in his company, and then that was about $1.2 million. The average person cannot have that, right? And I went back into the comments and told people that the problem here is that Nigerian youths, number one, we don't read. This guy has written books where he outlined how he got the money. Matter of fact, 19 to 27, this guy was working his backs out. He was selling refurbished cars. He was doing a lot of night businesses, you understand? But stealing is not part of them. Do you understand? And he outlined it. But one very important way by which he raised that money was his network. You can work in the banking industry and work with your common sense all at hand and not know people. Because the access, the information you need is with people who you know. And who you know matters, and who knows you matters more. Every time somebody wants to refer me to a gig, just say, hi Moses, I think you would like this, please deliberating on it. I'm like, oh boy, I appreciate it. That's it. That's how the big deals are done. Okay, a friend of mine in the US, got into an accelerator and he just beat me. The co-founder is here and he's like, let me recommend you to that place. And that was it. Of people, the most unrealistic thing that we don't know is that you really cannot do so much without persons, without people. But of course, you have to start somewhere, okay? You have to start somewhere. That is where what you read comes in. You don't just meet people and then you don't have something to offer. There are some tables you don't have to sit down on. You want to speak to me, you want to spend 30 minutes of my time speaking to me and you're not going to give me the value I want. Do you know what it takes for me to be able to, you like me for everything that you like me for, whatever that is. But there's taking time to do that. I'm going to give 30 minutes of that conversation. It should be reciprocated, right? That's how it works. One of my very first big gigs was that I introduced somebody to come and build in Akure. Now they have one of the largest hubs in Akure, but they have not made it public. One of the tall high-rise building there. And then when I was inviting him, I said, when you bring it, I'm going to put it into it. And that was what made us friends. And from there, introductions go and on. So don't forget, places you go, who you meet, and what books you read. And oftentimes, you know that if you go study abroad, you come back to Nigeria, you're going to be more around than those who studied in Nigeria can only afford $6 per day. And most of your service, what you want to build, is in the millions of dollars. How many of them can afford it? Do you get the gist? Now, every connection you meet, here's the thing. You don't look down on people. There's something I want to say about this. You have to meet everybody. Funny enough, here's free market of distribution. This is it. If you can get everybody's contact, you will have the best thing that you took away from here. Let me tell you why. But many people get people's contacts for, hi, how you doing this? You're disturbing the person. I'm going to block you. God knows. Now, but here's why you get my contact. You get my contact, so you add me to your distributions. So that when you post your business on your WhatsApp status, any day I scroll past it, I see you do this consistently. The day I need somebody to do that, I will recommend somebody else I don't know. I'll recommend you. Do you understand? That's why you get people's contact. So you categorize everybody first in that bottom line distribution. And that is we don't just share anything on our stuff. Because everybody, I've told you in the beginning that in your absence you'll be promoted, in your absence you'll be demoted. That means that every promotion they will think absent. They will only think about it based on what they have seen about you before. That is one. Two, if they know, that means the person you don't know or the persons you want to know, you just